Hello, Opie here. Today I'm going to show you how I use FL Studio to create cool visualizers for all of my songs. We're going to be using a plugin that comes with FL Studio called Z-Game Editor Visualizer, along with footage from a public domain movie that came out in 1922 called Haxan. So without further ado, let's get it going. Open a new project. Let's go empty. Alright, so we got the track drug in. Put that on line 1 real quick, and tempo is set to 173, just like it is in the regular track. So you could use the project that you built the song in, but I like to clean everything up here because you can use the automations in conjunction with the visualizer. I find it's easier to do everything if you have a blank piano roll to work from, or a sequencer rather. F9 now. We're going to open up the window, make sure your master channel is selected. Now, for some reason, I noticed when I was recording, you can't see what I'm clicking on once I hit these drop downs. So I'll explain it. What you're going to do is pick slot 1, and then where your plugins pop up, there's a category called visual, if you have categories checked on. Once you're in the visual category, the bottom option should be called Z Game Editor Visualizer. You want that. So it'll pop up here. And then I'm going to put the window in attached mode so you can see what pops up down here. We can close the mixer now. And here is where the magic happens. So A here is our first little effect for video. Click here to add more. We'll do that in a minute. But let's get something going that changes when we play the song. HUD here. If you do HUD lines, it'll draw a line. Then it'll give you some parameters. Let's make this big. We don't need to see the track right now. Should be good enough. Alright, what do we got here? So you can do length, start position, line width, how big the line is. So let's do this. And make an angle. This will all make sense in a second, I promise. We're going to make a triangle, but we're going to make it so it adjusts to the beat. These are all kind of self-explanatory. I'm going to try and explain what I can, but I'm just changing like the start X and Y. It's like a grid, like X, Y. Width should be explanatory. So now I'm going to copy that layer. I'm going to move it over and pick a different angle. And we'll have to drop it down too because of where it pivots from. Join them together. Now it will be a little wonky, but that's not going to matter in a moment. Length a little longer. Then we'll clone them again for our bottom line. Angle on the bottom. Oh, cancel. Gotta go to this one. Angle on the bottom line, flat. Put it underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect, kind of stylized. And it's gonna also be doing a lot of weird shit here in a second anyways. So now that we have this, do we want a cap? Caps kind of look cool. I feel like they won't once we start animating, but we're gonna try them for now. I'm gonna copy the value across just to make sure it's the same on all of them for the start cap size. Alright, so now this nonsense I've been talking about. I'm gonna add a miscellaneous. and it's called Automator. Once you have an Automator, layer index is what you're looking for. So that's going to be the letter of the effect you're working on. So A, B, C, D, right? We're going to want A for now. We're also going to want to do another one for B and another one for C. Get those set up, and let's turn it on. And then we have to count our parameters. So this part's kind of annoying. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing start cap size, right? So parameter 10. It should be the same for all of them. You can already see it working there. Boom. But right now it's kind of fucking doing whatever it wants. We want to do it in time with the music. So let's get rid of that. Boom. Now let's play the song. I probably won't do too much at first. And we're going to need to clone this, but we're going to change these parameters to the line width, which is 1, 2, 3 up, so 7. But then we're going to make the bass width a little bit more. It's already working. So copy the values from these. And I'm just pasting them up to the corresponding. Yeah. Alright, now let's get the other ones working. The circles aren't doing anything. Offset amount is how much it works, I believe. This one's being a little tricky. I want it to get really big, but not off. Now we're talking. Alright, yeah, I kind of like those settings. We'll copy those, see what we get. Let's do the multiplier first. And let's do mod base next. I want it to be exact. Now we'll do the offset. Alright. Now you can also add text. The name of the song is Overgrown. So let's go text. Overgrowth rather. And the way you add it, it's the same as we were doing here. New category, text, text draw. Ooh, looks like none of those. those are in the middle. single pieces over. Let's see, can we just add another shape to offset it? I kind of like it. What if we do... this kaleidoscope. That's not what I wanted. That is pretty cool. What I was looking for. Now, there should be a mirror. Kaleidoscope, that's what we want. Yeah, now we're doing some cool shit. We are gonna get rid of the text. Let's see what we get from the start real quick. Show origin, angle. Angle kind of looks like trash. We should reset that. Yeah. Crash your computer doing that. Kind of like what we got here. Different types. Let's check them, you never know. Unfold seems the best. We might be able to get away with text if we find the right one. We don't want a mesh text though, we just want a regular. Unfold is gonna be I don't know about the zoom. Yo, that's intense, man. Slow it way down. Text isn't working. I like that a lot though. And it solved our centering problem. Now what we need is something to put in the middle as a focal point. I like the peak shapes option. And then let's do a quarter circle. Stand it up. And let's do another one. But this one's gonna be a half circle. And this guy's gonna be small. We gotta move this guy too. I gotta get this positioning right. item. Man, I feel like the angle's just not right on this one. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Frequency range, number of bands, threshold down. What does it look like when it's not moving? There should be a way for me to round this. That's just overall size. I don't want overall size. Let's try something different here. Let's try a different size half circle. And position back towards the middle for you, bud. Origin size, big size, origin size. It's all just a balance game, back and forth with the balance of everything. What's the saturation different on them? The alpha. I kind of like the red just because it stands out. This is looking pretty cool. Couple more things I want to do. Now that the kaleidoscope is over there, we can drag the text to this side. We gotta find a good font. I like the blurry one to make the letters more legible. I feel like that problem might solve itself once the background is in play. Separation. I love me some separation. And some glitching. Blend mode 2. And then we can mess with the font a little more now. That'll probably look great with the video. Should we move it up or down or leave it centered? I think we're gonna leave it in the middle. Okay, this is looking cool. I think we're about as far as we can go with this before we add the video. Now I'm not going to show the editing part, just like I'm not going to show the song production. I'll do that in a later tutorial. But for now, what you need to know is if you've found yourself a video that you've either recorded and edited, or you found a public domain or stock photo, video, whatever you want to use, come into here, you click on image effects and image, and then for the source, we'll go to add content here, images, add videos, and you find your file. Mine's on the desktop. Back to the main, and then it'll appear in your image sources now. So once again, that first part, we added a new tab, and then in the effects settings, we went to image effects, and we chose an image. So one more thing, back here, you want to enable video preloading, and you want to sync with song position, depending on your project. In this case, I do. Size is a little wrong, so we're going to stretch it out to be the same size as the window. Height seems like it's probably okay. Just to be safe, I'm going to stretch it a little. Nothing in the top and bottom really matter too much. And I actually do want this to be the very bottom thing. We want the video under the rest. Slowly get in there. Grab this little hand here, you can drag stuff around. Well, that one's going to be difficult, so we'll have to go the other way. Alright, now you can, which will be a pain in the butt, I should have started this earlier, but you can make automations. You fade layers in and out in time. So what we're going to do now, ooh, so it's got to be above the kaleidoscope, that's going to be an issue. We'll have to do a transparency. I knew it was over here for a reason. Yeah, so we're going to want alpha. Show some of that stuff in the background through. Let's not saturate it. Pre-alpha mode. Yeah, now we're looking good. Let's not round the corners, and we don't need any of that stuff. Let's leave that the same. One thing I do think is these are a little too bright. Copy, paste, paste. It's a little too much kaleidoscoping. Where was the speed of the zoom? That's on the kaleidoscope. What happens if we just down? And then if we... I got an idea. I think it looks better without the kaleidoscope. So let's get rid of that shit. Drop down, delete. we're going to do something else. We're going to add a new layer. We will insert it back here. Insert layer. This is going to be a effect. Going to be we do a vector scope. Oh, we don't need this polar now. We can change the polar. Can this be a triangle? One of these has a shape. Peak effects. Peak shapes. Triangle. There we go. I like our triangle better, but I like having options, you know? Now we are going to bring the threshold down on this one. Power up. Polarity inside. Frequency range max. Band. We'll go medium amount. Angle. We don't want the line cat. We're getting somewhere. I like top and bottom. Alright, let me move it over a little. Down a little. And then the text glitching is a little too much, so we're going to reduce that. And then we'll get into some automation. We only do a little. Oh man, this thing's just full force. I think it's the font. So we won't use that. Alright, so if you click on any of these with right click, you can create automation. And if you go to your playlist here, you'll see that you now have an automation. Now for some reason, I do not know, the alpha is reversed for FL compared to everything else I've ever used in this aspect. But you can with what you got, right? So I'm going to delete that, and then we're going to fade in the song name. And then we're going to fade it back out. And then we're going to cut this. I'm going to go to the end here and delete this last point because I've had problems with those before with the visual editor specifically. And then towards the end of the track, we're going to fade in and out the name again. Now let's pull it back up. Now if you look, fades in. It's a little too soon. Let's wait longer. Wait for the drums. Oh, duh. I have to make it not visible at the start still. We're going to make this unique just so we don't mess with the other one when we change it. Get a little longer. Up at the top. It's going to be our time period where it's flat, not visible. Then the visibility will drop fast to make it pop in. It'll stay down for a while, and then it'll drop out, go back up, if that makes sense. So, try again. little too long. Fine tuning. Back in. And then we're going to do that with the rest of these as well. I'm going to get rid of the none for now. And then I think we'll just use automation clips for all of these. I was trying to think if there might be an easier way, but if I do this, I can copy and paste the values. So this will be pretty simple in the long run. So now, what we want. We're going to add another point on all of these here, so we can go delete the endpoint like we did before. Since we cut them, we can just get rid of them. Now we want to do visible to not visible, so we want no alpha to some. I believe we copy this value, paste, paste, drop, paste, drop. That's for A, B, and C. Or that's max, so we want it to be the other way. All the way up. We're in Viz, right? Yeah, okay, okay. I know what we're gonna do here. I know how to make this work. We need another automator. So we want the alpha of I. Hang on, we'll start at the beginning. We're gonna need two. We want A, B, and C. A, 1. B, 1. And 1. On. And on. And we want to pulse those with the song. We're already doing that, aren't we? I could have swore we were already pulsing that with the song. We're doing 7. Oh, we're doing the width. Gotcha. Make it all ghostly. Okay, so instead of that, we'll do different. We'll try I, J, and G. So I, J, G. Did I just do J twice? G, G. And then for good measure, what's the other one here? J, I, G. Spec band position, spec band position, spec band position. Base is going to be all the way down, all the way down. Offset is going to be all the way up, all the way up. All the way up, all the way down. Yeah, we are already cooking, bro. How's that affecting? I am confused, but I like it. Gotta figure out why that one is so bright red though. And which one it is. Is that I? Must be I. That's still a little too bright. Can I change? The lightness? Yeah. And then layer text. We're gonna do the alpha of the text. We're gonna do it to the spec. Put it all the way hidden. Now the video still needs to be wide. I'm glad we caught that. Now we need one more automator. Miscellaneous automator. We're going to enable 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. I know that's out of order, I'm just trying to hurry up. Video's getting a little longer than I anticipated. Now we're going to put those all the way up at first. Spec band, just like we've been doing. Offset all the way up. Multiplier down. Multiplier down. Now for some reason on this guy, he just does not want to change. Maybe due to our automation clips. Get rid of that. See if it behaves a little better now. Where is the one for text? Just because we'll make it a little more. Yeah, this is looking cool. Alright. Now we gotta make it fade in still somehow. I feel like I can still accomplish that. If I change the mod base automation, boom, all the way up, we're gonna go down, right? Not all the way, but this is just a dramatic example. Yes. So here and what in the hell? Oh, it's too fast. It's gotta be gradual, man. I'm smoking drugs. That's a little too gradual. Back to the beginning. Yeah. And then I think after a couple renditions of drums, we should have this bad boy skyrocket back up and then not show up no more. Alright, we're gonna have to watch that part again real quick. Is it not all the way up? What's going on here? Go all the way up. Dramatically. Then we need to stay there. Now let me look one more time here. Alright, looks like that's working. Everything's popping up and dancing in time with the music when it should. Can we get any image post-processing going on? Yeah, buddy. Now's where the fun starts. So we have any left over here? We're gonna go M. We're gonna leave the edges up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is he not working? edge detect. Maybe not working. There, let's change it a little. Trying to get it mostly the original. We are cooking now, man. What else do we got? This guy is really cool, but maybe not for this video. A little bit of audio shake. I kind of like the legacy version better. Alright, we're gonna do a little more, We're almost done here. Just quick run through everything. See if anything cool pops up. Oh, these are all gonna be not what we're looking for. No, man, I think we might be tapped out. Point cloud, that's my boy right there. Let's try one more thing. Alright, we were trying to get this lined up. Scale all the way. Text is way too big now. Is this the full frame? This shit's fucking crazy looking, bro. That looks even better. Can I move this below? Count the parameter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the amp. 10 of O. One more automator, we can do it. Index O, effect 10. Let's see if we can get it to work right. I want it to like only move off of them dramatically. Alright. It's at plus. Determining when it happens. Tricky part. Especially once you're this many layers of effects. Now, is there a way for me to make that less powerful? I think we're looking good. Some creepy shit. I just want to see the fade in real quick. Good. Now let's go to the end. The fade out. Alright, so yeah, those are the same techniques I used to make all of the videos on the YouTube channel. Quite a bit goes into it. It's not just, pick a preset, as you can see. Everything is manually tweaked, modified, drawn, messed with extensively. It is all, like I said, Z-Game Editor Visualizer. I do own Sony Vegas, but you can use alternatives to that, like CapCut, to edit stock photos, stock videos, things you took, anything you have the right to use. Fair game, man. Just be creative, use your mind. Now the only thing left, export the video. I'm not sure if you can see this little pop-up. I hope you can. But the options are YouTube HD, YouTube 4K, 5K, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I just use the YouTube preset usually. Name the file, Overgrowth, the Haxan, hit it, and you hit OK. Render. You don't have to mess with any of this, and it takes forever to render, so I will see you guys when it is done. Editor OP here. The finished video is already posted to the YouTube channel. It'll be linked in the top right corner now. Thanks for watching. I'll be streaming more music creation content on Twitch when I'm not live playing games, and I'll be posting more music videos and other breakdowns on YouTube in the future. If you liked what you saw today, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more.